been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Weiter geht's, Nummer 3.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Es regnet, aber es ist zumindest schon mal hell. Moment, hier war schon mal, oder? Bin ich wieder nicht gekommen? Okay, egal. Weiter geht's. Nee, ich muss. Sonst komme ich nicht über die Brücke hier.
Trust us. It's dangerous. Focus. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way.
Ich gehe erst mal gucken, wo mich das hinführt, was ich da runtergeklappt habe.
It's light here. The bridge.
Bevor ich es wieder kaputt mache.
It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Ist von der anderen Seite mit Sicherheit zu? Ja. Gut. Ah, eine Rune.
The
Das gibt das
Northmen
Auge.
tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Logischerweise.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. Open the gate. She can't.
Vielleicht kann ich ja.
She will.
Brücke ist wieder kaputt, dachte ich mir.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
Chill
Dillian
kurz.
taught her to see further.
Ich mach mal kurz die Türe
Look
auf.
through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the glue.
Jo.
Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Gibt's hier irgendwo hin? Gibt's hier was? Nein? Ein bisschen enttäuschend. Ich dachte, hier gibt's wieder so einen kleinen
She remembers him.
Runenstein. Wahrscheinlich erst, wenn ich wieder durch die Maske geguckt habe.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up.
Not in
Dillian
this.
saved you from them. Not in this. You can't.
He was the only one that really loved her. Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what life feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the thing she loves.
So, warum sollten wir jetzt noch aufmachen? Wir waren ja jetzt schon drin. Ja, ich mach's, aber... Ah! Ich verstehe. Alles so doof. Also hab schon irgendwas vergessen. Okay. Okay.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
Kann ich hier schon mal durchkriechen einfach?
Doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
He was the only one she could trust.
Could she trust him?
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Ist irgendwas, was spiegelt? Vielleicht? Ah, mal da.
Do you
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Tja, man sollte halt wirklich immer alle fragen. Ich komme da nicht rein, okay.
Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
Es ist dieses Fenster, da brauchen wir uns, glaube ich, nicht drüber streiten. Aber die Frage ist doch... Zum Teufel komme ich da hin?
Do you remember what love feels like?
Ich vermute mal, dass beide Masken einfach dasselbe machen.
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you, and it tortures me.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Okay, ich stehe mal komplett auf dem Schlauch. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Es muss irgendwie gehen. Ah, da drinne, in der anderen.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Ich von hier durchgucke. Sorry, ich raff's einfach gerade nicht.
The curse.
Ich raff's halt gar nicht.
Like it strangled him.
Kann ich mich einfach auf den Kopf stellen?
Do you remember what love feels like?
Oder versteife ich mich zu sehr auf das Fenster, dann ist es doch was anderes.
Dillian saved her.
Was? Och, Alter. Och nein!
You are wise.
Ach, laber halt nicht.
He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world.
Der fucking Lichteinfall. Ach, komm.
She should have listened to you.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defeat
Das ist schon wieder so ein... Oh. Brainfuck. Na komm, mach auf das Ding.
Where are you taking him? He's up there. There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way.
Das habe ich ja schon von draußen gesehen, Gott sei Dank.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Hud, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Hud says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. and Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Die arme Sau kann gar nichts dafür. Naja, Loki. Ist halt ein Sack. Gott der Täuschung und der Lügen. Ey, ich schau mir mal erstmal an, was du sagen hast.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend.
Ich fürchte mal, ich werde aber gleich mal durchgucken müssen, aber...
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition
Ich werde
that made
gleich
her an
durchgucken müssen.
exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone
Ah, ja.
else turned their backs. He's the reason she's alive at all.
He was the only
Numero uno.
By minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
being special. It could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are
Sagt mir sowohl S als auch M sind hier zu finden.
What if the gods are love?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be
Ah, stopp mal. Da hinten gibt's wieder was zu meinen. Ach komm.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. Everything in the world will weep for him. He shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except
Oh Mist, jetzt hat er das abgebrochen. Das ist aber doof. Okay, da müsste jetzt leider den Logi in Verkleidung gewesen sein. Ist ja bescheuert, dass er das dann abbricht.
Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Ah ja, okay.
Kristen, you have no time for this. Speed up.
Ich habe vergessen, die andere Seite aufzumachen. Oh Mann. Nochmal zur Mitte. Ich will das jetzt eigentlich nochmal anhören, oder? Es geht nochmal, okay, weil ich später fertig war, oder was?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Ich finde die andere wird schöner, da quatschen mich weniger Leute gleichzeitig voll. Hätten wir auch von hier machen können, Max. Außerdem regnet es dann nicht so. Ich bin zwar potenziell habe ich zwar nichts gegen Regen, aber zu viel ist zu viel. Kommt denn die Müdigkeit jetzt her?
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Ja, halt, ja klar. Na komm.
Do you
Guck
remember
durch.
how he made you feel? What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Wir haben's.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his two sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Whispering in your ear. Look what happens to the things you love.
Schon wieder balancieren.
Dillion! Be quick.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, glad to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
No! No!
Where's he gone? It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the water. He's
father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. So we fix them by taking away their sight. Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
So,
Killing you would be too easy.
3. Wie viele sind das?
Taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the
5 wahrscheinlich, oder?
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memory
Ja, bei mir ist alles. Ich mach mal ganz kurz. Bei mir ist alles klar soweit. Tag war relativ ruhig, aber jetzt halt am Stream. Aber doch mal irgendwie voll der Quatschen da im Hintergrund. Und wir spielen Hellblade. Du hast jetzt ungefähr 4,5 Stunden Spielzeit verpasst. Die musst du dann wohl im Laufe der Zeit über YouTube nachholen.